Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading with the Starseed Oracle. So if you feel you are a starseed, this reading could be for you. We'll take this one anyway. If you don't feel like you're a starseed, then there could still be some messages here for you. So please stick with it. You never know. Yeah, you don't have to be a starseed to resonate with this. Let's just go straight for the 3 cards. And then we will attach a stone and a, I said charm, technically no necklaces, necklace charms. And then we'll crack on, shall we? Okay, so card number 1, we have got Your Life is a Canvas, Artist, Manifestation, Creative Accountability. Let's put the pink howlite on that one. So I'm thinking you're over here, you're not, you're over here. Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll stick with the pink, shall we? Because then we've got this little angel coin. I suppose technically it's a coin. It's not spending, obviously. Don't spend it. Child of the Cosmos is for pile number 2. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Let's take the blue howlite for that one. And we'll take the little fish symbol there because he's technically blue. I don't know if you can see the colour of him. He's blue. And then for pile number 3, we have the Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Not cosmetic, cosmic. That is the purple howlite. And the turquoise charm. Diamond shaped charm. Please feel free to pause the video while you make your selection, otherwise I will meet you in your reading. Hi there, pile number 1. You are here because you picked the card Your Life is a Canvas, Artist, Manifestation, Creative Accountability. Sorry, I don't think I've set this up right. Okay, never mind. We've got the pink howlite. Kind of squeeze that over there, and we have got the angel charm. Let's just call it a charm. It might be a coin shaped charm. Okay, so let's crack on, shall we? Let's pick a couple of the soul coaching oracle cards and see what other messages want to come out, shall we? Let's take that one. We actually do have 2. So we've got power with this lovely elephant symbol here. Okay, coming out of the jungle, finding your power. And we've got healing. Okay, so maybe you might find not only your power but also some healing in some slightly more creative endeavours. What else shall we do? Hold on. Let's take a dream oracle. Hang on, what's it actually called? It's got Dream Ritual Oracle cards. So let's take one of these. Relax comes out. Okay, so relax and heal. Take time, find your power. Like I say, you might find it in some creative endeavours. But your life is is a canvas. So what are you manifesting? What are you creating? What is it that you want to move forward with? What is it you want to leave behind? Don't overthink it. Just, I would say, more feel than think at this time. Let's take a Angel Hours card. So it's just any other little messages that might want to come through, or it might, if it might be a number you keep seeing on the clock. Let's have a look, shall we? Maybe you keep seeing 15:15. Be flexible. What did I just say? Relax. Take your time. It's not about being rigid. It's about being flexible and come at things how you want to come at things. The Angel Hour 15:15 represents the importance of adaptability and flexibility. The angels are urging you to be open to new experiences and to embrace the opportunities that come your way. By being adaptable, you can navigate through change with grace and ease. Okay, we'll pop that there. But we'll also find a little bit of healing in there as well. But yeah, what are you manifesting? Maybe there's going to have to be a little bit of flexibility of, maybe understanding that although you want X, Y, and Z, maybe you will get P, Y, and Z. Like, always when manifesting, think, what it is that you want, or better. That's always a good way to manifest. Let's take these green gold foil tarot cards. I don't use them very often because I normally drop them. They're very easy to just drop a big chunk of. So I have to be a little bit careful when I'm shuffling. Right. So let's start, shall we? We've got a couple of cards there. We've got the Hermit. So maybe there's been a little bit of soul searching going on. So I just got to move. It's so close to the table, but I've got a bad back, so I have to. Yeah, so maybe there's been some soul searching going on. Maybe you've been at one with the divine. This is my card for being at one with the spirit, you know, really sitting with yourself. And maybe this has been your time of healing. Maybe you've been going through some healing, finding your power and sort of finding your way out of that. Allowing the star to guide you out of that. And the star is very healing energy. I say star because it's in the lantern. So the star, that healing energy is guiding you. Okay, you've got the Two of Cups. So that is the union card, a soulmate, twin flame union. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it quite often is romantic. But here we've got the Page of Pentacles. So you could be having an offer coming in. Or you could be finding something quite precious, learning something, being guided. Again, you've got that star guiding you, that very healing energy. Because like I said, the star in tarot is healing. But yeah, I mean, maybe you're going to be coming into union with someone who helps you create something. It could be a job with the pentacle, you know, a career in some, or a business or something. Let's keep going and see if we can figure out this energy. You've got the moon. Okay, so the moon is very guiding energy as well. Something may be being hidden from you at the moment. Like there could be some intuition, issues with intuition. Your intuition, I should say. But there's this path kind of being illuminated, being shown, being guided through. Okay, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, here's that pentacle offer. You know, someone coming in with this offer. But when I see the Knight of Pentacles, I think very much of a trust the process situation. Trusting that what is coming in, it might have been a little while coming. It's, you know, very, very slow and methodical. But when it comes in, it's very stable and very... something you can really rely on. It's not going to be... It's not like one of the other nights where it's very like wispy, like the Knight of Air is very quick, like quite often, sometimes as quick as something comes in, it can leave. But with this Knight, it's much more grounded, much more stable. It's very, very, yeah, stable, very stable energy. It could be coming into your power. We've got the Ten of Wands, so putting down any burdens, anything that might be carrying excess weight, not necessarily physically, obviously, but certainly emotionally, spiritually. You know, maybe that's what you've been needing to let go of. Maybe you've identified in this Hermit energy what it is you need to heal, and now you just need to actually implement that with your power and understand that in order to bring in your new life, you're going to have to get rid of some of your old crap. You got the Page of Cups there. Okay, so there's definitely something coming in. Okay, pages are messengers. They're quite immature energy in the sense that they're children, not like, you know, necessarily immature in that true sense of immaturity, but there's some nurturing here that needs to take place, and I think it's with yourself. And I do think you need to give yourself a little bit of grace and relax. And if you haven't been in hermit mode, or you're currently in hermit mode, have some grace with yourself as you go through this. If you're coming out of it, I think now as you start stepping into your power, and you start recognizing who the fuck it is that you are, you know, and start creating your life how you want it to be, not how other people think it should be, or how the society, the culture you've grown up in thinks it should be, or tells you how it should be. Let's take some more different tarot deck, but some more information, shall we? I do want to know what this union is, so let's see what this union is. King of Swords, it could be unifying the heart and the head, you know. So the King of Swords is very much a intellectual energy, thinking before you speak, becoming very much aware of what it is that you want, and then implementing it. Yeah, I think if you haven't already figured out what it is that you want, you're about to. You're about to figure out exactly what it is that you want, or how you want to bring something in. Truth, clarity, knowledge, intellect comes to mind with the King of Swords. He's very much in control of his thoughts and his mind. He doesn't overthink things. He doesn't underthink things either. So I feel like you've really taken your time to figure out what it is that you wanted for this new beginning. Okay. You could, like I say, you could just be coming into union with the head and the heart. This doesn't have to be a romantic union under there with the Two of Cups. It could just be the marriage of the head versus the heart. What it is that you need, what it is that you want. Okay. So you got the Fool there with the new beginning, taking that leap of faith towards who knows whatever it is that you've been manifesting, or what you want to manifest. Please please hit the comment section below and type in there what it is you've been manifesting, and if you're making the power moves towards creating it. Okay, and the Hermit again. Okay, fantastic. We've got a little bit of we do have Virgo energy, if anyone here is a Virgo. I try not to worry too much about the star signs, the zodiac signs of the cards as I'm giving them, but there when two come, I can't really avoid it. But this healing. Okay, there's like 3 cards of healing, of taking that time for yourself, of looking inwards, of just taking care of yourself, and being guided and healed. We've got the Knight of Wands. So it might have been a long time coming, but when you figure out exactly what it is that you do want and how you want it, and you start implementing these things, you actually get this quite passionate, fiery fire lit under your tush. Like you get that second wind almost, that kind of fresh. You get your power back. You get your power back. And then, if I could turn it over. Oh, honestly, this card haunts my dreams. Right, you got the 5 of Wands. So yeah, maybe there's been a little bit of conflict, and maybe that's where this fiery energy comes in, because you hit some conflict with someone and you have to stand your ground. But like we did say over here with this angel numbers card, don't, remain flexible, relax. It's coming in. Whatever it is that you want will happen, but you might just have to ever so slightly rearrange or define the boundaries, rather than kind of thinking you're going to hit it 1 2 3, you might hit it 1 3 2. Do you know what I mean? Like you might just have to rearrange something in some way, be a bit more flexible to achieve your goal, because as much as it is about you, but your energy affects other people and other people's energy affects you, so it's never going to be as simple as you like to think it is, but then it's also never going to be as hard as you think it's going to be. So just bear that one in mind a little bit. And then we've got the 10 of Wands again. Okay, so yeah, let go of the burdens. There's something really holding you down. Be careful of back issues. We've got 10 of Wands twice, so there could be some, back, shoulders, anything kind of carrying extra weight. Take that as you wish, whether that's physical, spiritually, or emotionally. Maybe it's time to look at what it is you can let go, what it is you can leave behind. Soul search, take your time, relax, be flexible, heal. But this energy is on the move. And we do have the Emperor at the bottom. I don't really know where I can pop him, where he's going to be visible, because he's all about making power moves. Okay, so maybe you need, if you're, this is only energy, if you feel like you're masculine, then fantastic, step into your masculine power, even more so. If you feel feminine, then maybe it's time to make power moves. There's nothing wrong with a feminine being in her power and being in her masculine, as long as it's what's the word I'm looking for? As long as it's going to be moving you forward and it's not somewhere that you stay. Obviously, the feminine is about accepting, sitting back, taking, and nurturing and multiplying, whereas the the masculine is about making those power moves forward and getting the job done, I say. And it's fine as a feminine to do that, just don't hang around in that, don't get stuck in that energy. Aries, just again, in case anybody is thinking like that and worried. Right, let's take a healing mantra card, because I think we've pretty much got the gist of this, is that you've been very much in this healing energy. You've been balancing the masculine and feminine, balancing what it is you want, what it is you need to do, and then you can start stepping into this new beginning, but you have to let go of all these burdens that are just holding you down, whoever they are, whatever they are. Take this as it resonates. Let's take a couple of healing mantra cards. Let's take that one. Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am, and I think you are very much at peace and at one with the divine, I say, because you've got so many hermit cards. If not, you should be. And the last one, expanding inner power. I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. Well, there's your creative accountability, your manifestation, the artist in you. Create, paint, draw, sculpt, whatever adjective you want to use there, or verb. Verb's a doing word. Anyway, yeah, create your own reality, and be as creative as you wish. Manifest. Thank you for watching pile number 1. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Hello there, pile number 2, and you are here today because you chose the card Child of the Cosmos. Shall I start that again? The intelligence of the universe lies within you, and or because you chose the howlite blue, the blue howlite stone, and the charm, which is the little blue fish. I don't know if you can see the blue. You should be able to see the blue. Let's pop that there. Okay, so we took 2 of these in pile number 1, so let's stick with it. This is the soul coaching deck. Take a couple of cards just to see what the energy is around this reading. And again, I took 2 cards straight away, which is fantastic. This is a new deck for me. I've been using it just sort of, I think I did use it in a video the other day, but it was just a sort of a trial. And I've kind of bonded with this deck and I'm quite liking it. And this is one that's come out a lot for me, but let's keep going. We've got the voyage. Okay, so there could be a trip coming up. Someone could be on to, lands further far than where we currently are. And compassion. Okay, so maybe there's a journey coming up for someone who maybe you need to, I don't know which way around to put the cards. See, anything I don't like about these cards is they've got the like general meaning in the words just sort of randomly all over the place. There's no conformity, even though I don't particularly like conformity, but it's the best word I can think of. Okay, so yeah, so maybe there's a journey coming up. It doesn't have to be a physical journey. It doesn't literally have to be moving to a new country or a new town or location. It could be a spiritual journey, or, you are a child of the cosmos, so maybe there's just some sort of upgrade coming in that sense, some sort of download or upgrade, or some sort of the next step on your spiritual journey. So have some compassion, have some compassion with yourself, have compassion for people around you, because obviously you're not the only one going through this. This is a dreams ritual oracle. Just see if there's any other messages that want to come through. Okay, we've got impulse. Okay, so there could be someone who might be a little bit impulsive. You know, either you or someone you're dealing with might be a little bit impulsive or have those sort of impulse trouble repressing, suppressing, dealing with impulsive attitudes and ways of living. So maybe that is a message for someone. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. Geminis love a bit of travelling and can be quite impulsive in that sense. That's just a message for anyone out there. Let's take a angel numbers oracle card. So maybe you see repeating numbers on the clock, or something like that. I do it all the time, which is why I bought these cards. 0110, 10 past 1. Focus on the present. This angel hour signifies the importance of staying present in the moment and being mindful of your thoughts and actions. Have some compassion. The angels are urging you to focus on the now and let go of the past. This will allow you to embrace the many opportunities that are about to come your way. Okay, let's see, shall we? What are those that are coming our way? I've got a couple of tarot just to eke out the energy and the message a little bit. So maybe there's this opportunity coming in of you travelling. Maybe could be a message there for someone. We've got the Four of Swords. So there's your taking care of yourself. This, rest, recuperation. Maybe now's a good time to make sure that you are aligning what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. Focus on the now, being in the present. And yeah, healing from the past. I mean, your angel number there is telling you what to do, really. There could be an element of prayer here, but it's definitely about rest and recuperation, taking care of yourself. Okay, and while you're in that space, figuring out exactly what it is that you want and do want, and whether or not you want to go on any journeys, whether it's a physical or spiritual or emotional journey. We've got the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups, as you can see, this dude sitting here, and he's very much concentrating on the 3 cups in front of him, to the point where he kind of is maybe potentially missing out on an opportunity. But there are opportunities coming, and I think it's just a case of this might be coming in out of the blue. All of the aces come in via the hand of God. The hand of God comes in, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Comes in with this offer, and this is the only other card where it's not an ace, where the hand of God is coming in and offering you something. I want to say make sure you see any opportunities, but don't get so kind of hell-bent and stuck on healing and in the zone, do you know what I mean? To the point where you miss out on any opportunities. But certainly while you're in this quiet phase, maybe you need to work on impulsiveness. But certainly while you're in this quiet phase, this healing phase, it's time to give yourself some compassion, and think about what it is that you do want, what it is you don't want, and where you want yourself to be in a year's time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time. The only thing I don't like about these cards is they can be a little bit, I tend to drop them quite a lot because they're very slippery, very slidey. Right, I wanted to take some cards while I was moaning about the cards. Okay, so we've got the Emperor coming out. Okay, so this is all about making those power moves. We've got Aries here, just in case that's a message for someone. But yeah, he's the King of Kings. He's been through it. He's come out the other side a warrior, stronger and better than what it was before. But it's about making those power moves. Okay, maybe now's the time for some of you to start coming out of this period of rest, recuperation, or it's just telling you that when these opportunities come up, you need to start embracing them. You need to start making the right moves as soon as it happens. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is allowing people to walk away from you, or you walking away from past conflicts. Headaches could be significant here. But yeah, it's about picking up after conflicts, what it is you want to leave behind, what it is you want to pick up and take with you, who you want to let leave, and who do you want to walk away from. See, now's the time to be doing it while you're in this healing phase. So you've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is coming in and asking you if you want to get out of your comfort zone. That's how I look at him. He's looking at this one thing, but there's this vast energy around him. There's mountains to climb. It's like, what do you want to do next? It could be a card of movement. It could potentially be a house move. So there could be a literal movement here for someone. We'll see if any other cards come up that would suggest a movement. I mean, you do have people walking away there. So there could be something in the cosmos is aligning and you could be on the move. We've got the Empress. So now we've got divine counterparts. Okay, so this could be definitely balancing the masculine and the feminine. Okay, what it is that you want to sit back and allow to come to you, these opportunities, but which ones are you going to take? Which ones are you going to make the power moves on? She's about birthing a new cycle. She's about abundance. Venus energy, so Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. But it's all about self-worth, self-value, self-respect. It's about abundance. It's about birthing that new cycle, about making those power moves to get in what it is that you desire. Cool. And we'll go with that card, shall we? We've got the Page of Swords. There could be some communication coming up, some information coming in. I would be careful not to... It could be something to do with social media. Maybe you'll get an offer or something coming in via some sort of communication, maybe even social media. Just be careful not to spy on people on social media, which is what I was going to say, which is why it made me spark the social media posts. But yeah, I also, whenever I see that, I do see the clouds clearing, or clouds gathering, now clearing. And I see these little, the little flock of birds above his head, and I kind of hear chatter, and I kind of always want to just don't allow other people to influence you in a negative way. I have to admit now, I can't remember if I said that in this reading or reading number 1. Your actions obviously don't just affect you, and other people's actions don't just affect them. We all have people who rely on us and we rely on them, and we can't just make a decision and not have it affect other people. So yeah, just make sure that although these opportunities are coming in for you, that they're good for everyone around you, but also that it's not, no one around you is going to hold you back from making any life-changing decisions. You might live with people, so you can't just up and leave. The way that sometimes it's almost made to sound like it's really easy to do when it's not. You got the Four of Wands coming out, so we've got 444 here. So it could be, I'm tempted to look through those angel cards for 444. Because I think it is in there, but we'll do that in a moment. So this is all about stability. Okay, so the 4 of Wands is about having that stable abundance. It's celebration. It could be marriage, some sort of commitment in that stable sense. But it's certainly about happiness and abundance, which you've got there. And as I say, happiness, out comes the 10 of Cups. There's going to be something coming in about some sort of movement. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be a physical home movement or location movement, but certainly your life is on the move. It's on the up. It's going to be an ultimate wish fulfillment of yours, of some description. This happy ever after kind of energy, this abundant happy home is coming through. It could be a divine counterpart, but that's the only, excuse me, I said it before I did it. It's the only cards that would suggest it's a love offer as the Page of Cups come out. So it could be something coming in unexpected out of the blue, okay? Something you're not expecting, and there's going to be this offer, this kind of cup, something you're going to love. You could love doing, could love being, whatever it is. It's essentially unexpected. There's something unexpected about it. It's interesting when you get pages like that come through. It's a new beginning, a purposeful, passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands there. Something you're going to love, or you're going to love doing, something you're going to love being, something that you've been really working on. I do feel like you've been working on it with the Emperor and the Empress. I feel like this is like almost like your just desserts, like you've Page of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, sign synchronicities. It's spirituality card. It's transformative with the butterflies. It's like it's gonna change your life. Whatever this potential opportunity offer that's coming in is gonna allow you to be what it is that you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to be. You are a child of the cosmos. Have some compassion with yourself and others. Impulse, take that as it resonates, whether that's you being impulsive or other people being impulsive, or maybe the offer needs you to make a quick decision and be a little bit impulsive. But I don't think it's going to be a negative thing. I think you already know your answer, if that makes sense, with this new beginning. I think you're just going to be kind of like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm there, this is exactly what I want. I know what I want. This is exactly it. Let's take a couple of healing mantras just to close out this energy. I think you're going to love this pile number 2 when it comes in. I don't think for a moment that you are going to be worried about this. I think you know exactly what it is that you want. Please pop it in the comments below if you know what this is, or if you've got a feeling you know what it is, or when it happens, come back and let me know. We've got activating the third eye. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas and conclusions. Okay, it's a message there for someone. We did have the High Priestess card, so maybe this is a very spiritual thing for you. I did say, is it a physical journey, an emotional journey, or a spiritual journey? I'm going to take this as it resonates. Oh, and I will hit that 444 before we go. Just remembered. Hold on. Our last healing mantra is the welcoming surrender. There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Exactly. There's no problem here. It's just you're almost in like a waiting pattern. I was just thinking it's like you're in this holding pattern of like, I can't really go like because I want to go this way, but I know it's coming in. I've just got to wait for it. I'll pause it, but let me find that 444. Here we are. Okay, so 444. You are on the right path. This is a sign that you are on the right path towards manifesting your desires and goals. Your angels are urging you to stay focused, persevere, and trust in the divine timing of your manifestations. Keep working diligently towards your aspirations as the universe is aligning in your favour. Pile number 2, I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Hello there, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You are here because you picked the card, the Void, Stop, Embrace Winter, Great Cosmic Womb. Now, when this card first came out, I did think here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in late spring and just sort of heading into summer. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this could be like a slightly, not specifically more of a reading for you, but might be something that really resonated with you being in winter. However, if this reading resonates with you, go and have a look at the other 2, because they've all been, we've all had this energy of healing, of being in hermit mode, of, resting, recuperating. So winter is obviously very much about stopping and, taking and healing, taking that time to breathe, to heal, to take care of yourself, to recuperate. So this is very much a running theme of our starseed journey today. Okay. And the other great cosmic womb. Yeah, there is definitely a sense of that sort of energy about. Okay, you also, maybe you chose the purple howlite, the stone, or the diamond turquoise pendant. Okay, let's crack on, shall we? So we took 2 of these, what are they called, soul coaching cards. Now, just as I started shuffling, these 2 came out. We're going to honour that. I do pre-shuffle, yeah, shuffle between readings, so we shouldn't have, these 2 certainly shouldn't be in the any of the other readings. Okay, so we have got light and we've got opening. Okay, so once you've embraced your void and you've had a winter and you've taken care of yourself and you've maybe, it's about time to be reborn, you come into the light through the opening, through the portal. Please only take what resonates, obviously, leave what doesn't, but let's carry on, shall we? Then we were taking a dream ritual oracle. Okay, let's see what other messages want to come out for you, pile number 3. But there's definitely this sense of coming out of this healing phase, this quiet phase of making, we've had the Emperor in both readings, so making those sort of power moves and getting going. We've got passion. Maybe you're about to find what your passion is, or in this void, in this quiet time, you found your passion. And obviously I cannot help but link these 2 cards because of the flower, and they're both in bloom, maybe because they went towards the light. And even this flower's got the little ball of light in the middle. Let's take a angel hours number card. I did drop one. Reach down there and get it, shall we? 111 111. Okay, so straight away, ones are all about new beginnings, and people quite obviously 111. Right, manifest your desires. 111 carries a message of new beginnings, manifestation, and spiritual awakening. You have the power to create your reality through your thoughts and beliefs. The angels are encouraging you to maintain a positive mindset, focus on your goals, and trust in your ability to manifest your desires. It's definitely the theme of this pick a card trio of readings. Okay, let's hit the tarot and eke out these messages, shall we? This is definitely about coming out of this void, out of this darkness. Maybe you've been in a very dark period there with the void. It's, you know, a very black imagery kind of card, you know, there's no colour on it. Yeah, I mean, as much as you've been in that hermit mode, I say, you know, in the void, it says stop and embrace it, but I mean, maybe you're just coming out of that. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, you got the 10 of Wands. I think this came up in reading number 1. So you got 10 of Wands, which is about letting go of burdens. So maybe since you've been in this healing energy, I call it healing energy because it's a womb, so I do feel like you're about to be reborn if you haven't already. But it's about letting go of the burdens, things that are holding you down, things that are causing you, you know, he's not walking upright, he's not even looking where he's going, he's completely obstructed. His view is obstructed. It's like he's been in the darkness. You have to let some of these wands go in order to, one, stand up, you know, so maybe you've got some back or some neck, some shoulder issues, but definitely let go of some of these burdens so you can stand up straight and you can see where you're going. Okay, the Hanged Man, talk about seeing where you're going. The Hangman is hanging around there, as you can see, in limbo, you know, waiting for his enlightenment. And I think here is your enlightenment. Maybe you just need to see something from a different angle. You know, maybe you need to pull yourself out of some sort of darkness. I feel like you've been in there plenty. I don't think you're just going in there. I think you're either in there, but you're coming to the end of being in there. Like it's time to see the light. And like portals, the word portal comes to mind when I see that card there with the opening, like, you know, this womb opening coming through the cervix. I don't want to take those cards. I want to shuffle again. I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we've got the 5 of, you can't see that, the 5 of Swords. Okay, so maybe there's been some inner conflict you've been dealing with, something, maybe headaches. Maybe there's something to do with your head, neck area, shoulders, potentially. I mean, that's just a message there for someone, or a confirmation for someone that this reading's for you. But it's about picking up after this conflict. Like I say, it's letting go. Imagine dropping all those wands and then just picking up the ones that you have to deal with, or the ones that you want to deal with, and leaving all the crap behind that it's just like, it's not worth it. That's how I feel when those 2 cards come out. Walk away from people, allow people to walk away from you. You don't owe anyone anything. Obviously, if it's family or, some sort of emotional bond with these people, then maybe. But when it's, work or just general people out and about in, on your day-to-day, when you're running errands, you don't owe anyone anything. Just be polite and move on. Do you know what I mean? I will always say be polite, because I don't think you should incur any more karma. We've got the 6 of Swords. Yeah, sailing on to calmer waters. It's like leaving behind anything that's causing conflict, anything that's just overburdening you, and just leaving that crap behind. If you don't have to deal with it, don't deal with it. And the Emperor comes out again. The Emperor has been out in all 3 readings, okay, and I did say that. So yeah, it's about making those power moves forward, dropping so you can see your path, dropping what it is you need to drop, allow people to walk away from people, however it resonates. Do you know what I mean? Like, just get rid of all the crap that you don't need, because it's holding you in this darkness, and you want to kind of step up into this light and into your passion, into your portal, your new beginning, your desires, whatever that might be. Now, the 2 of Cups has just popped out. This could just be coming into union with yourself, the masculine, the feminine, balancing out nicely. But it could be a romantic thing. It could just be coming into union with a twin flame soulmate, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendship or work. Let's keep going on that and see what comes out. But it's definitely about marrying of energies, of maybe your passion. I've got 3 cards, we'll honour it. Maybe it's your passion and your desires and your spiritual awakening, your new beginnings, your manifestations. It's marrying them all together so that you can create whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So you can't see it when I do it. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, okay? We've got the Death card, yeah, death and rebirth, okay? So old things have to die away with the 10 of Wands. Old parts of yourself have to die away. You have to move on to calmer waters, sail on to this new horizon there in the background with the sun rising. Yeah, life is not taken, it is transformed. Then we've got the Devil. Okay, so maybe there's addictions, restrictions, codependencies. What's pulling you back? What is it that is causing you this headache with the 5 of Swords? It could be potential, headaches or shoulders, neck, something like that. Maybe you need a massage, because I literally just wanted to, sit up straight myself and have a stretch. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to move more. Maybe the Devil's here to tell you to, release these chains from yourself, because that's around their neck as well. I do feel like this sort of neck, head, shoulder area is quite important here. Maybe not so much the back specifically, but certainly the head, neck and shoulders. Interesting. And then we got the 10 of Cups, this happy ever after, your ultimate wish fulfillment. That is, you need to come out of this Devil energy. Capricorn energy and Aries energy is on the table, and a little bit Scorpio as well. But it's like this darkness that you've been in, and you're about to see the light, and you're about to come. I wonder if you got a bit stuck, not really believing in your manifestations, or like there was something you couldn't see, something, you know, and here comes the devil to try and hold you down, but you need to release these chains, because what's on the other side of that fear is actually your ultimate wish fulfillment. You're happy ever after. It could be a union with someone, you know, a family, a home, where you get this happy ever after. What have you been manifesting, pile number 3? Please pop it in the comments below and let me know, because it looks like it's coming in. I would just be a little bit careful of the head, the neck and the shoulder area. I feel like there's something in that area physically, and I don't very often get a physical energy coming through like that, but there's definitely something in that area. I'm not a medical professional, so please go see one. Please seek a medical advice if that is resonating with you. But I do just be wary, or just this is going to be confirmation for someone. Something about the head, the neck. You know, get yourself a massage, something like that. I just want to stretch myself. I just want to stretch. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands coming out. He's very passionate, purposeful, very forward coming energy. You know, it's very forward motion, kind of galloping in comes to mind. Okay, and the Hermit. The Hermit has come out quite a lot. I'm telling you, there's this energy of coming out of darkness, moving, making those power moves to push yourself forward, to heal, to... It's the only way I can really put it. All 3 messages... Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's this whole 3 starseed reading has been about coming out of hermit mode, healing mode, quiet mode, dark mode. It's definitely this wake-up call happening. But the Hermit is about, yeah, taking that time, that soul searching, of being at one with the divine, and learning and reaching the top of the mountain. You know, she's sat there, she's above the other peaks. You know, it's about coming down off of that with the knowledge that you've accumulated. So it's like you are being rebirthed. You are about to have your rebirth, especially with the Death card. Pile number 3, this is amazing. The King of Swords. Okay, so there's some truth, some knowledge. Maybe you've got some control over your thoughts, over your intuition, over your manifestations, what it is that you've been thinking about, what it is that you want. You know, how you see yourself. Maybe you've been learning. Could be some intellect has been gained. You know, maybe that's been part of your stopping and your embracing of winter was learning. Maybe you've just finished a course or something like that. Maybe that's why you've getting this head, like you've filled your head up. You know, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You've got the Sun. Okay, so that's a yes card, the happiest card in the deck. It's, you know, yes, here comes your happy ever after. It's what you've been manifesting, it's what you've been wanting. There's that light, you know, the butterflies there are going towards the sun. It's like follow the sun, follow the light, and it's almost like that in itself is the portal. And I wonder if that's why I'm getting the head as well, because like that's, you know, in the zodiac, the Aries is the head. The Aries rules the head. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It is a fire sign. I wonder if that's something. Maybe, I mean, there's something about the head, like I say. And there's the Emperor again, making those power moves. Again, Aries, the head. He rules the head. Headaches. There was something about back, shoulder, neck, head. Wow. You're going to have to comment below, pile number 3, if this is resonating with you in some way or for a reason, especially around the head. I'm just getting that kind of like when you bend over and you know you've been slumped over a desk and you just have to lift your head up and your shoulders back and you just, you know, crook your neck kind of thing, and you know, you're just moving your neck side to side, your head side to side, and you know, just it's like time to, I don't know, it's the only way I can describe it without, I don't know, it's just something about pulling yourself up and shoulders back. These are the healing mantra cards. Okay, so polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Yeah, you got to feel it to heal it. So what have you been feeling in your quiet time, in your hermit mode, in your reflection, in your healing, in your death? I wonder if you've had a little bit of a death moment. Obviously not physically if you're here watching, and I really hope nobody has, touch wood, nobody has passed. But you've been through a little bit of a death and rebirth, or you're coming out, you're having your rebirth now. Expanding inner power. I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. I was going to turn it over, I don't know why. But again, you've got that sort of yellow energy there with the sun, or it could be the solar plexus. Hold on a second. It could be the solar plexus. And that is your ego, identity, personal power, ambition. Interesting. Let me know, pile number 3, because it's something about the head or light, the sun. Lovely. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.